Let's keep going though. Let's see what else we can get into here. Ramen. Going first. Let's see what we got. Got the Lamia. Got a bunch of starters here. Wow. Let's definitely begin with pre-prep. I guess, I don't know, like... Ooh, Max C, huh? Okay. Royal Max C at that. Because I'm always thinking about Droll, especially in this deck, but in any deck when I do my first search. Like, I'm always thinking about Droll and Lockbird. It'd be so funny if they threw out Droll here. Okay, I was gonna say. Be even funnier if they threw it out now. Please. You know you want to. It's so good against this deck, right? Okay, so if I activate Habakiri, we've encountered this scenario before, where I'm like, do I want to give them another draw off Max C to have one more layer of disruption in the form of prayers? And last time, I remember thinking that I wish I had done it, so I guess I will just activate Habakiri here. Contribute the Lamia? No reason. Could also get Magatama instead of prayers here. I feel like prayers is probably better. It plays better into more things. They're really thinking about that Joel and Lockbird every single time, aren't they? All right, what you got, Raw Man? We don't have a lot. We have a negate, a discard, and a board wipe. Which if played right can be a lot, but against 7 cards is not inherently that much. We have a decent amount of follow-up, though. Ooh, they're thinking. They've been thinking. They were really thinking about that Joel and Lockbird during my turn. Every single time they had a chance to use it. Or they're just not paying attention. Like, watching a YouTube video on the side or something. Lightning Storm. I think I might just chain Murakumo to this and then just, like, activate prayers right away. Not right away. We don't have to do it right away. Well, that's assuming they destroy all my monsters. If they go after my back row, I think I will activate Great Purification Response. Yeah. Because I can still Prayers Tribute Murakumo, and then summon Murakumo off of Prayers effect. Okay. All right. I was about to say Chain Bestial Monster there would be really annoying. All right, what's next? Raigeki would kind of be awesome. It wouldn't even really change anything. I would just chain the Murakumo effect, they'd discard, and then I'd just revive off prayers anyway for my next interaction. We know one of these, we know, quote unquote, one of these cards is Duel and Lockbird. Wow, this person is really taking their sweet time thinking about each and every decision. Normal summon Ether Barrel. Lightning Storm and Ether Barrel. Is that like Blue Eyes? I'm trying to think what deck plays both of those cards. It is Blue Eyes. Not that Blue Eyes like always does play Lightning Storm or anything. I don't really think Blue Eyes should be on that card, but they adding Drill Beam here. It's going to be a little bit obnoxious. Obviously, they can just negate the prayers now. But we could also always use Great Purification to revive Murakumo on our follow-up turn. You know, I probably should have just wiped this. Because not only would they have added Drill Beam and negated this anyway, but now they can link into Spirit. That was a huge misplay on my part now that I think about it. I definitely should have wiped the Ether Barrel with Murakumo after it got summoned. I just figured out too late that it was Blue Eyes. If I'd thought about it for like another 10 seconds, I would have realized it was Spirit, the link one. Interesting, they activate Mausoleum anyway. Sure. The temptation to surrender, even though the game isn't really decided for sure yet, is real. I'm sorry, I'm reporting you for slow play either way. like this is ridiculous. This is like a solid 15 seconds between actions here. It's egregious. I'm kind of hoping they're going to time out at this point, honestly. It's funny, the only other game I've played so far is that Salad game, so my recording is at like 40 minutes right now, and I've played 2 duels. And I'm sorry, I've played 1 duel, and I'm still in the midst of my second one right now. Let me think about this realistically. So, prayers, they change Drill Beam. I've already used Murakumo's Revive effect on itself, so it won't get to revive. I'll have Lamia in play. They already normal summoned Ether Barrel, right? Okay, Neo Kaiser Seahorse. What does this do? It is a level 4 tuner. Alright, we're gonna do this now. Yeah, I mean, that was always gonna happen. But still do it at that moment on the off chance they don't activate Drill Beam for some reason. Oh, okay, so now we truly just have to sit back and see what happens here. I don't feel like they can beat us right now, which is comforting. Yeah, because this summons in defense mode. And even if it did summon in attack mode, that still wouldn't be enough for lethal. What is the first card I'm going to play on my next turn? Probably just pre-prep, right? Blue Eyes Twin Burst. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Can attack 2 times. At the end of the damage step when this card attacks a monster, but it was not destroyed, you can banish that. That's totally fine. What? Okay. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. it just doesn't matter what I add here, does it? Oh, you gonna draw this time? They did. I knew they had droll. So obvious. Okay, so I think we still just win, right? I kind of want to. Well, I don't know if we win this turn. I mean, we essentially win. I want to add back Great Purification off Kusanagi, so that means I should probably just activate Mirror. Mirror Tribute Habakiri in order to revive Murakumo, or I could Ritual summon a Murakumo from deck, also by tributing Habakiri. Let's just activate Mirror. No reason not to do that, right? They're not going to use any other effects this turn. Was it send it to the graveyard? If we were deck to the graveyard, okay. They let it get negated, that makes sense. I could Ritual Summon from the deck. You know what? Yeah. Let's actually do that. Because we can get Futsunomi Tama. And then that'll be more damage and also better end board. Also, more things to tribute off Great Purification if we need to, like if they can out one of our cards randomly. Add this card from the graveyard to the hand. Do I care about that? They would be able to drill beam. So I think I do Ghost Spell that. Keep their options limited while they're already on so few resources. Now, the order I use these disruptions in totally is going to depend on what their first action is, whether it's Great Purification or Murakumo Negate. Great Purification, ideally, I can time in such a way. Yeah, I like doing this here. Chaining Ultimate Fusion. That I am going to negate for sure. You know what the funny thing is? I could choose not to revive Murakumo and revive it later off Futsuno Mitama. But actually, no. I mean, obviously you would always just revive it here anyway. Like, that's very greedy. But here we can just still wipe whatever gets summoned off Lordly Load, which is, I mean, whatever. It's going to be Blue Eyes. All right, we're going to go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, and Chain Link 3. Chain block the board wipe. I don't know. It's not like they're gonna have a response anyway. Now they can't go into Typhon. And I think that's it, right? I don't think they have anything else they can do at this point. Nope. Woohoo! All right. Took down Blue Eyes. I think we're one win away from, yeah, going into Plat 1. Let's do it. Ooh, they're on their rank down. We're on our rank up. We're going second, though. Fortune favors the underdog. But, of course, our hand... We'll just see what it looks like here. Does not have any hand traps. Wow, that's rough. But it does have Fallen of the Virtuous at the very least. Lamia and Habakiri. Aroma Lilith Rosalina. Arrow Mage? I know nothing about this deck. Like, literally nothing at all. I know this one. I know this one because of Plant Pile. Arrow Mage Jasmine. Or Arrow... I'm not even going to try. Dracania. Dumping Spore. Uh-oh. Is my world about to get... Am I about... Is my world about to get rocked here? I can decide if I want to say that or if my shit was about to get rocked. Okay, it is just Plant Pile. It's not just a Roam Mage. Oh, I don't know about this. Any amount of hand traps would have been nice here. But hopefully it won't be that bad. We'll see. Plant pile decks just take forever. It's one of those decks. We'll see. We'll see what their end board looks like. If it's like super scary or not. They're setting Sheet. What does that one do again? Target face-up monster your opponent controls also contribute to plant monster. Players cannot activate that face-up monster's effect, and if you tribute it, take control. Okay, so negates and takes controls. It's basically Widow Anchor if they tribute one of their plant monsters. While you control a Rika monster, you can shuffle this card from your hand or graveyard into the deck and tribute one plant monster and negate that effect. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control a Rika monster. So if I want to board wipe, I should chain block it to get around the princess effect. I still have Spore here too. Ugh. And Dracania. Oh yeah, the set card is Rika Sheet, right? And now they're gonna fusion summon. Okay. So even if I'm not super familiar with the deck my opponent's playing, I usually try to just keep track of everything I know and basically what I all consider to be a threat here. As far as like, you know, this card will be a disruption on their turn, or on my turn rather. And so far, Rika's Sheet, negate plus steal. Like, if they were to just end phase pass over to me right now, I feel like Rika's Sheet is really just about the only thing they would have that's, like, threatening. Nothing on here has a quick effect. So far, I'm actually still feeling pretty solid. There's also the Petal in the graveyard. Or the Princess, rather, not Petal. Well, Petal's in here, too. But Princess has a graveyard negate. Or a negate effect that's activated in the graveyard. But if I can chain block the Murakumo board wipe effect, which shouldn't be too hard, then that'll always go through. Okay, here's Spore. Been wondering what Synchro monsters they're going to start pumping out. Dracano locks them into plants, but also dragon. So I'm really hoping that somewhere along the way they got locked into only plant. Because summoning dragons would be a little bit scary. Okay, here's Bramble Rose. So that's a board wipe. That's definitely going to be what I destroy with Fallen of the Virtuous. Okay. I don't think this board is that bad. Unless there's like something on here I'm missing. Oh, terrible top deck. Is there something on here I'm missing that says that their cards can't be destroyed by card effects? Plant monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, while your life points are higher than your opponent's. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, you gain 500 life points. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so if I activate a monster effect, I'm going to take 600, and then I won't be able to. But if I activate this now, I should be good. Okay. Let me think for a second. So, top deck Saji was kind of rough, to be honest. Kind of really rough, actually. Perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted to happen. They still have Sheet to negate plus... Wow, I might not be able to play through this. Yeah, I don't think I can play through this. Because, yeah, they're going to negate plus steal. And then I don't have any more plays. If that had been any one of my Mitsurugi spells, literally any one of them besides actually just drawing Saji, then I think I would have just won here. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't negate. Oh. Well, then. Okay. All right, that was unexpected, but we will certainly take it. Oh, their last card is Max C. Okay. Their last card is Max C. That's certainly something. Okay, our life points are still the same. What are you gonna tribute my Murakumo? I didn't even think about that till just now. That's really funny. Oh, it's gonna tribute itself. Okay. Hope I don't regret activating that. I don't think I will. Okay, they just let it get negated. I mean, why not? I already have Habakiri in hand. I can always summon Futsunomi Tama from deck off Ritual if I need to. Now that was interesting. So now they're at 7,500. I summoned from hand, so I can Ritual. Alright, now here's the question. Do I go for it? I think I have to just go for it, right? Just play through the Max C and try to OTK. Ooh, that might not be an option anymore. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that motorcycle out there. Ooh, okay, well, I guess the decision was made for me. This is a little bit rough because they do still have the Humid Winds in play. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it to summon Typhone here. This returns a face-up monster, so I can't exactly, like, bounce the trap card, which is unfortunate. So, I think I just have to pass here because I don't think... Ooh, okay, I forgot about this. This helps quite a bit. So we can pop Humid Winds. That's going to get to summon, which is unfortunate. If you control or become monster, you can set from your deck. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I want to pop Humid Winds or Konkon. I feel like Konkon, right? Because they could... Well, if they want to tribute my Murakumo, they're more than welcome to. So maybe we do just pop Humid Winds. I mean, they already added Rosalina, right? I feel like I should just pop the field spell here. I feel like that makes more sense. And either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Sure. I mean, they have 2 cards in hand. Like, they're always going to have a choice of what to discard no matter when I activate this. Pretty much. I mean, I guess the idea is I could have waited until later. And they would have had fewer choices. Alright, well now let's see what they can do, having gone through all the stuff they did on turn 1 through a Murakumo. Glad we have Wosu in hand now for a follow-up turn. Okay, so they're going to move down and get another Cone anyway. But they already used the first effect, so that's fine. And if they want to tribute my Murakumo, as said, they are more than welcome to. So I am actually pretty satisfied with having used Fallen the Virtuous against Cone the first time. Yeah, like I said, they already have a Romelu with Rosalina in hand, which they just added another copy of anyway. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't use it against Humid Winds. Just looking at what they had already gone through, it just made more sense to use it against the field spell there. They are banishing the Bramble Rose, reviving the Spore. Are they going to summon Black Rose Dragon? It'd be kind of funny if they did. They're linking. Oh, another Jasmine. No, it's this thing. The Sylvan Link too. All right. Whew. that was not bad. That was not bad. I actually kind of didn't think we were going to win that game. I thought about surrendering during turn 1, but you know what? That definitely just goes to show why you should not do that. Now we have ranked up to Plat 1. And, yeah, it's looking like we're probably not going to be stuck. Hopefully, we're not going to be stuck in gold next season. Anything I want to change about the list now that I've played a few games with it? I don't think so. I think the one thing I was kind of thinking about is dropping Night Sword Serpent. It just does not feel necessary, even a little bit. Like, I'm trying to think of a scenario where I would need the extra body off of Night Sword Serpent. I guess if I wanted to, like, do Garrus, draw 2, and then still go into, like, IP afterward. That's about the only scenario I can realistically think of. And that feels really greedy. I feel like I should be playing another Hand Trap or Board Breaker instead. Maybe just a 3rd Ghost Bell. I think I like that quite a bit better. So I think moving forward, we'll go ahead and play with those changes. For now, though, I think that is going to go ahead and do it for me. So, yeah, thanks for checking out these live games with me. Hopefully you are enjoying this format a little bit more, where instead of, like, you know, using a bunch of different decks, I'm just kind of using, like, slight variations of an archetype to just do some rank laddering. This is the kind of thing I would normally be doing off screen anyway, so figured I'd just give you all a little bit of insight there. But I might do one more of these where we actually go up from Plat 1 to Diamond, or I might just end up laddering up to Diamond off screen. Either way, I'll let you know how the rest goes. So thanks again. That's going to do it. But before we stop, we're going to move on to the outro so we can thank our YouTube members and Patreon subscribers. Hey everybody, Hexlex here. Thank you so very much for watching all the way to the very end of the video, which by the way is one of the best ways to support the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, take a look at the names on screen. These are folks who have been so generous as to either join as a YouTube member or subscribe over on patreon.com/Hexlex to support. There's also perks for doing so. If you would like to see YouTube videos early, as well as some exclusive videos that get uploaded to YouTube, but for one reason or another I decide not to publish, definitely go ahead and hit that join button to see content early, as well as some exclusive content. If you're looking for more exclusive content, over on patreon.com, I upload exclusive videos that are not posted on YouTube just about every single day. Whether you choose to subscribe over on Patreon, join as a YouTube member, or simply continue to watch, your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much. But for now, this is Hexlex. I am signing out, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.